Now, think about what we all know about how badly divided the American Catholic Church is on virtually everything. I mean, frankly, under ordinary circumstances, it would be tough to get 90% of us to agree that today is Monday, right? And in that context, I mean, those numbers are just astonishing. And when we get around to beatifying and canonizing Jorge Mario Bergoglio, I think this ought to be in the mix, okay? Here's the thing. The Catholic churches are supposedly, the Catholic Church's highest priority right now is what recent popes have talked about as the new evangelization. That is, trying to reintroduce Catholicism to a jaded and sometimes hostile world and asking them to take a new look. Now, I would submit to you that we are never going to get a better missionary calling card for that enterprise than we have in Pope Francis. Wherever you are on the spectrum of reaction to this Pope, whether you are the most excited or the most alarmed, it is empirically undeniable that eyeballs are on this man, okay? The world is watching, and therefore they are watching us. And I think the question is, what are they going to see? Are they going to see a community of people who are striving to come together to take advantage of the missionary potential of this papacy, to serve the poor and set the world on fire with the gospel of Christ? Or are they going to see a debating society that is constantly at one another's throats, arguing over every participle this pope uses and exactly what doctrinal valence does it possess? And I would suggest to you the former is the much more attractive image to present to the world. So liberals, you want me to tell you what you need to give up? What you need to give up is the temptation to use Pope Francis as a club to beat up on other people in the church you don't like. You need to stop waving his picture in front of bishops that you don't like and say, why can't you be more like him? Conservatives, what do you need to give up? You need to give up the rush to judgment. You do not have to have an opinion about what the Pope said 15 seconds after he said it.
Actually, see, I do. No, that's the problem. On Twitter, I mean.
And by the way, let me just say, since we're on the subject of Ross's tweets, I do want to say there is a certain magisterial authority to them. Because when the Boston Globe announced my hire, his tweet was, best use of John Henry's money since he locked up Pedroia, right?
All right, enough of that.
So, despite Ross's special vocation, what I'm saying is, if you're on the conservative side, the ambivalent side, sit with what the Pope says, meditate on it, pray on it, let this play out before you decide where it's going, because my submission to you is you too will be surprised.